Well, we've covered a lot of problem areas, but there's one area that we've not covered, and that's the full swing, hooking and slicing. Watch these. You know what's funny is all the pros are trying to fade the ball, and all the amateurs are trying to hook it. Well, almost all the amateurs, because some of you can hook the ball. But if you can, I'm going to show you what you have to do. Now, you know what you have to do when you draw the ball. You've got to pull that right foot back just a little bit, and you've got to turn the hands over so the club will close and you can hit it from right to left. But it's not happening to you, and probably the reason why it's not happening to you is you're taking the club back, and actually you're moving in front of it. You're getting in front of the ball, and the hands are never having a chance to get to the ball and to roll over. What you have to do here is stay on the right side just a little bit longer. When you keep this right foot down longer, it makes the right knee stay in back of the left one, and it makes the right elbow stay underneath the left one. Results? It gives you a little more time to close the club. Let me show you. You might try taking the backswing a little bit slower. It'll give you time to stay on the right side just a little longer. And they said I couldn't hook a golf ball. I'm not saying I'm going to lower your handicap, but you are going to be able to shoot at those flags on the left of that green from now on. I've played in pro-ams all over the world, and the most common question that's asked to me is, Lee, why do I slice that golf ball? Well, I think I can help you. It's really not that difficult to get out of a slice. I think the biggest mistake that you make is actually in the left knee. What happens when you get down into the hitting area is that you're locking your left knee. What happens here is the right shoulder goes over and you cut across the ball. What you have to do here is to make sure that in the hitting area, that actually the left knee breaks towards the target, keeping the right knee in back of the left. This results in laying off the club and getting underneath it. Let me show you. You can do this in your living room. Make sure that you watch those knees and that they're flexed through the hitting area. Muscle memory is what it's all about. I think if you can keep that right knee in back of the left one, you're going to see the left side of the golf course for the first time in your life. I was hitting some practice balls the other day on the driving range, and a gentleman walked up to me and he said, Lee, I've been slicing this ball all my life, and I can't get out of it. So I brought him over and I said, let me look at your swing. And the first thing I saw is that when he set up and he got ready to hit the ball, his left arm was so fast through the hitting area that the club head never had a chance to catch up. Here. So he was hitting the ball with an open face. I teed up another ball and I said to him, look, as you're coming down into the hitting area, I said, right before you get into hitting that ball, slow the left shoulder and the left arm down and speed up the right arm. This will give the club head a chance to catch up. As you're coming down into the hitting area, slow it down and hit it with the right hand. And he started hitting the prettiest little draw you've ever seen out there in your life. So if you've got that real bad slice and you can't get out of it, chances are that your left arm is way too fast through the hitting area and the club head is lagging. Slow it down into the hitting area. Let the right arm speed up, the club head will catch up, and you'll see that ball going out there from right to left. And if you like what you see, tell all your friends where you got it. Well, I've given you tips on just about everything. Bunker shots, shanking the ball, hitting out of fairways, just about everything. Except I haven't given you the most important one, the foundation of the golf swing, which is the backswing. How do you get that club away from the ball? Well, a lot of you have a little bad habits, and I'm just going to show you 3 of them real quick. One of the bad habits that you have is that you break too soon away from the ball. The other one is that you pick the club up and you take it too far outside. The third one is you break the right elbow and pull the club back way inside. Well, what you have to do here in the correct backswing is actually, it works from the left shoulder to the club head. It works away from the ball all in one motion. Now, if you want to take the club back inside, you have to close your hips because the club will only follow the alignment of the hips, so it'll come inside. If you want to go straight down the line, you square up your stance and you go straight back. If you want to go a little outside the line on the way back, you open up your stance and you go a little outside. Let me show you the correct backswing. Now there's a perfect backswing. Don't forget, for a good foundation, keep that left shoulder and that club head together on the way back.